it seemed that you guys were really clicking, especially in the situational downs early. What do you attribute that to? And I guess the second part of my question is, well, how well did that offensive line block today in front of you?
Well, first, the offense line, they played great. Just all week, we've been seeing it all week. They've been challenged and they took it head on and they played a great game. But I think just offensively, everybody was just worried about with their own jobs, worried about themselves and just doing what we were all supposed to do individually, and then it showed. So.
Brandon, obviously every game matters, and it's a week-to-week league and all those things. But did you notice a heightened sense of urgency during the week in practice? And if so, how do you think that materialized tonight?
Of course. I think everybody, we all know that we could have played better football previous weeks, and we should have been playing better football. So, of course, there's a sense of urgency, and just getting back to playing football the way we know we can.
Hey, Brandon, did you guys know that you could use your speed to get to the edge this game? It seemed like that was the case in the first possession, and that kind of took over throughout the rest of the game. So I was just wondering, was that part of the game plan coming into this one?
I mean, we just I'm not exactly sure, but I know we have good skill players, and we just wanted to, exploit that any way that we could. So I think I'm not sure exactly what the plan was in terms of using the speed and getting the perimeter and stuff like that. But I do know that it definitely worked out.
Brandon, how do you think Jimmy responded to what happened to him last week throughout the week of practice and also tonight?
I think Jimmy knew he was obviously hindered last week, and I'm not sure exactly what went on with his injury and how he felt last week, but Jimmy's a baller, so regardless, we all knew that he was going to bounce back and play a great game. And this week in practice, you could just see the urgency, especially in him. He got back to being Jimmy, and we felt it throughout the week, and we felt it early on coming into the stadium today. And throughout the whole game today.
Hey, Brandon, how would you describe the mood in the locker room after the game, especially after a loss like you guys had last week?
It was great. It was great just to get back in the win column, to get a win at home, and just to bounce back and play football the way that we know we can. So it was definitely a great feeling back in the locker room. We're excited. We're going to enjoy this one, watch it tomorrow, and then just try to keep it rolling the way that we practiced last week and played today. We just want to keep that going.
Brandon, how much did having 3 consecutive practices with all the skill players out there make this week for you?
Sorry, it was kind of going in and out. Can you say that one more time?
Having a second week with having all you guys out at practice, that helped coming into this one?
I mean, you could say that, but just like we said earlier, we just all had that sense of urgency. We just knew that we had to get back in the win column. So I think that could have played a part in it. But like I said, just everybody just playing their individual part, and then coming together, just worrying about each other, worrying about our own individual assignments, and then playing good football that way.
The last one for Brandon.
Brandon, you've gone against Jason Verrett a little bit in practice. What makes him a tough cornerback to go against, and what was it like on the sideline watching him make that interception?
He had great feet and great patience. So he's able to play different techniques just because his feet are so good, and he's able to break on balls that you might think he has no chance of getting to. So he just has great patience. He has just great awareness of what's going on, just great feet and balance, and able to just torque his body in different directions and just change directions so well. So it was exciting to watch him just because early on I saw him go through is a hamstring injury as well. So I was fired up for him to he's been playing great these past couple of weeks, actually. So I've been fired up for him the past couple of weeks, but to see him get an interception today and break on a couple of balls, it was very exciting to see.
All right. Thank you, guys.